Hi guys, today I'm going to show you the Dell wired optical mouse with fingerprint reader. The model type is MS819. It's not a super new mouse. I think it came already out a couple of years ago, but unfortunately still in 2023 there are not many really good optical mice with fingerprint reader available. So there's pretty much just the Lenovo and this Dell here. I've already tested the Lenovo and I'm working with the Lenovo since a couple of months, so this is a decent thing, but I wanted to also see how the Dell is performing because I think it has a little bit a superior build, better wheel. So I'm going to show you what's in the box, how to set it up, to connect it with the Windows 11 and then how to use it. So here's the box. Is there any description? Yeah, definitely not much. Here maybe something. So let's open and see. So here we get it with some instructions, manual, quick starter guide. Yeah, very small. I don't know if you can read that, but I'm going to show you how to set it up anyway. So let's open the package, remove it. As far as I know, as of 2023, there is no wireless mouse with fingerprint reader. I guess this is because of safety reason. It has a very special, very interesting design. It will be interesting to see how this works with this bow here. But it makes a pretty good impression, I would say. It's very comfortable, and what I love here is the mouse wheel, which is a huge upgrade to the Lenovo. Of course, a big part of this video is to compare it with the biggest competitor, and that's the Lenovo. You can see, I would say the Lenovo is maybe a little bit smaller, not much. This thing is definitely heavier. Yeah, is it heavier? It's hard to tell. This feels a little bit superior in build, but it's hard to tell regarding the weight. I think there is not a big difference. Regarding the fingerprint sensor here, this one here is way in the back. This one is a little bit more in the front. So if you are planning to use it a lot, maybe on websites to make payments or so, this could be an advantage because here we have it really quite in the front. Here it's impossible to bring back the finger to this, but I'm currently only using it for the Windows login and one program, so I'm not having a problem with this design here, but it's definitely an advantage. And the wheel is a huge advantage. You can see the difference here. Here with the Lenovo we have a very small wheel, and here it's much wider, and we have this extra rubber here on top. Here we don't have any rubber. I mean, it's soft somehow. Yeah, it has quite a good grip, despite it looks like plastic, but it's not a hard plastic, it's soft plastic. So regarding the grip, it's about the same, but touch and feel definitely better here. But in general, they have a very similar design. They don't have their own real button. It's just integrated in the whole shell here, but it's very easy to push down the buttons, I would say, in a similar way. Maybe a little bit softer here with the Dell, but also with the Lenovo. It has been working really good. No big complaints so far. Wires, I would say, they look very similar. Also, the lengths of the wires are both about the same, pretty long wires. To connect it with the Windows system is, of course, very easy. Connect it just with the USB. So let's plug it in here into the computer. Let's see what's going to happen. And without installing anything, just in a second or two, it starts working. What's really good here is that it's already working on this highly mirroring, very shiny surface here. A lot of computer mice have huge problem with this surface, and as you can see, it's doing a really good job already on this very challenging surface. So let's compare this also to the Lenovo. I'm plugging also the Lenovo in, so we have them side by side. And also for the Lenovo, I didn't get any confirmation, but we can see a huge difference here when I try to use the Lenovo here on this shiny white surface. It's almost impossible. The mouse pointer is just moving almost randomly, while when I'm using the Dell, it's working absolutely flawless. So huge advantage here already for the Dell. Of course, the Lenovo also works perfectly when we are using a mouse pad, but on some of the surfaces we definitely need a mouse pad. So I remove the Lenovo again, and so I type here in the Windows search hello, and it brings me the account protection. So let's click on that. And so we are here at accounts sign in options, and we click on fingerprint recognition mode Windows hello. Then we click on setup, get started. Of course, we have to enter the original PIN, and now it asks to touch the fingerprint sensor to learn the fingerprint. So let's touch here a couple of times. Lift your finger, touch again, yeah, okay, lift and touch. I don't move my position. I have the impression that the fingerprint reader area is a little bit small on the Dell, but it does a really great job. It already says all set after a couple of seconds. That was, I think, a little bit faster than with the Lenovo. We can also add another finger. Worked also great with the thumb. So let's lock the PC. So let's see how fast we can unlock it. I just press 1, 2, 3, and yeah, we have it already. Really nice. Maybe also interesting to see maybe if we can switch the mouse and keep using the same fingerprint data. So I have plugged in the Lenovo. So let's try to unlock it here. Yeah, that definitely doesn't work. So it looks like we cannot just replace the mouse and keep going. That's something which is important to know. How does it work when we have both of the mice connected at the same time? So let's try here. Yeah, definitely works. Still works with the Dell. And so I've added a fingerprint also here in this system with the Lenovo. It took about same time, maybe a little bit longer, but not much. So we should have now the fingerprint for both of the mice. So let's try here with the Lenovo. The screen is locked and I'm touching here 1, 2, 3. And you can see the unlock process itself took exactly same time, which was super short, just fraction of a second with both of the mice, so no difference regarding that. And one of the differences between these mice are the different DPI. So the Lenovo has 1600 DPI and the Dell has only 1000 DPI, but both are in a normal range. And I've been using both now for quite some time and I couldn't find a difference regarding the DPI. But of course you will see that in the different speed, but you can adjust the speed in the system setting. But of course the really nice, beautiful design of the Dell has also a slight disadvantage, and that's the stability. It does not only look a little bit more wobbly or so, it is really, I mean, usually on a flat surface doesn't matter, but if you're using one of the super ergonomic designed mouse pads, then maybe this could be a disadvantage. Maybe here just my advice, if you want to use one of them as a gaming mouse, I mean, I wouldn't recommend to use them as a gaming mouse for all day gaming, of course. But if you are planning to work with it whole day, like office work or so, and want to do some gaming in the evening or so, then I would highly recommend to go with the Lenovo because of the much higher stability. The Dell would definitely not be the greatest mouse, for example, for 3D shooters or so. The biggest advantage, I would say, for the Dell is that it can work on pretty much all the surfaces. If it can work here on this shiny, glossy, white surface here, it will most likely work on all the surfaces. And with the Lenovo, it's a little bit more difficult. You will have to use a mouse pad on such a surface. So I would say both of the mice are actually good choices, but my preference goes to the Dell here at the moment regarding the style, the design, the build quality, and especially the wheel and the sensor area, which is a little bit better positioned. The touch area is a little bit smaller, but it seems there is absolutely no disadvantage regarding that. If you're interested in one of them, and I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing of both of them down into the description so you can decide on your own which one to buy, and I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.